So the New Jersey Devils lose to the Ottawa Senators last night 3-2, and things aren't looking great with the Devils currently. They have been struggling, but there's still plenty of talent on this roster, and they still sit third in the Metropolitan Division. Now, losing a game 3-2, sure, frustrating, can understand emotions get the best of us, but I want to play this clip of Kovacevic, what he had to say after the game, and then I'll roll what Sheldon Keefe had to say about Kovacevic's comments.
I mean, Sheldon preaches all the time. We want to stick to the process, and at this time of year, I'd be lying if I didn't say that the results were, more meaningful, and so we got to play the right way for 60 minutes. A big message is just up the compete in the second period. They were beating us to a lot of those 50-50 pucks, a lot of those stick battles. We got to make this place a hard place to play, a hard place to beat us. Gets us in that playoff mentality, 10, 11 games out, and we carry that into playoffs.
Kovacevic just mentioned to us that he thinks the team kind of needs to have that playoff mentality going down the stretch here. Is that something
Kovacevic just needs to play better. That would help. Yeah.
Sheldon Keefe is an absolute clown. You can complain about Kovacevic's play, but there's nothing wrong with what he said in his presser. I will link that down below into the description. He was merely saying the team needs to play better, himself included. They need to be better with the details, better with the breakouts, staying within the system, even in acknowledging they need to follow Keefe's words. And instead of backing his player, like a petulant child, he pouts and says some off-color shit. This does not help you in the locker room, Keefe. This could potentially help you lose this locker room, especially with a guy like Kovacevic, who is looked highly among his NHL peers. Sure, you can have a problem with how he's playing, but considering the man saying they all need to play better, and he didn't necessarily say anything really negative about Keefe, for Keefe to have that type of response is pathetic. It just kind of goes to show that, in my opinion, this guy's not a good head coach. He wasn't in Toronto, he isn't in New Jersey, and the only reason he's had a good coaching record is not because he's such a phenomenal tactician, it's because the teams he goes to has a lot of talent on it, so they can win despite of Keefe and not because of him. There's a way to handle a player that might be struggling, but to just throw him underneath the bus during a presser after he's just saying everybody's gotta play better, just showcases how much of a clown Keefe is. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you think of this f***o? See you in the next one.